Oh my gosh. My HBO series is finally happening, and we dropped our first 2 episodes. Gosh, I could just imagine the scores with Velma. HBO will definitely give us another season for sure. Let's see what the people think. Oh? A message? Wonder what's it about. Hello?
Hello? Is this Mindy?
Yes.
Hello, this is, HBO. I'm a representative from HBO. You dropped your first 2 episodes, congratulations.
Thanks.
But unfortunately, we have some bad news.
What's wrong?
Apparently, there is a lot of backlash of the Velma, film, the Velma, TV show, wasn't it? It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, we got pretty bad reviews.
What?
Possibly the lowest that we ever gotten
Are
on
you
our
serious?
HBO Max platform. And, we have come to the conclusion that we should probably cancel out your show.
Why?
For multiple reasons. It's just not looking good. Apparently, according to your writers and all that, you already planned a season 2. We won't let you go any higher. I'm gonna be honest, we can't let you go any higher than the season 2.
Guys, just give us one more chance.
It doesn't look like
Come
that
on.
your show will be any use to us. It's not that great. Alright, Mindy, you take care of yourself. You have a wonderful day. I just wanted to send the news to you on behalf of HBO. Have the rest of your day.
Wait.
Alright?
Don't go, we
See ya.
can fix it.
But can it be fixed though? That's the question I've been asking myself throughout this entire backlash. Can it be fixed? Can HBO, can Mindy, can anybody fix this show? And if so, what are the ways they can do that? Because I'm not gonna lie, there's some components in this show that could work, you know? I don't mind the freaking skin color of Velma. I don't mind that Shaggy is black. I don't mind that, the whole thing is Velma finding her mother and the mystery of the murder. I don't mind those things. It's just the freaking narrative. And everybody agree with me, and that's pretty dead. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dead. And my opinion is that it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty bad, but that's not the topic. We're not talking about is it bad. We're talking about can it be saved. The show's still dead though. So everybody buckle up, put your seatbelts on, because we're going to discuss how can it be saved. Alright? It's not an easy task when a show happens like this, but I have seen ways people have done this before. So here are the ways it can't be saved. But before we get into those things, let's talk about what went wrong. I mean, it's pretty freaking obvious what went wrong, but I'm not really in the mood to explain, so I'll let this guy do it.
Where did the Velma series go wrong? Well, for starters, it seems as though the writers don't understand the main Scooby-Doo cast of characters and what made each of them so likable and endearing to the viewing audience. Now let's start with the character they did the dirtiest on the show, Fred. Now in this series, Fred is an underdeveloped teenager who's portrayed as a whiny rich boy who needs to be pampered by his parents. Shaggy's here as well, pining for Velma, using zero Riz to scoop her up. Like, his Riz is at an all-time low, with him going to great lengths to try and win the affection of Velma, even selling one of his damn kidneys to give her some money. Like, in the show, we see Daphne and Velma's friendship strained, with Daphne being the stereotypical popular girl in high school. That's totally cool. And Velma is the unpopular, forgettable nerd, which is also cool. But where the show takes a sharp turn for the worse is the seeds they're planting of a romantic relationship between Velma and Daphne.
Alright, I think that is enough information. Alright, I think it's pretty clear that this show has no idea what it's doing. But this is about being saved. Remember, it's about being saved. So, let's jot down some notes of what he just said. Alright? And then we get to the saved part. So, alright, so the first thing that he said was that the narrative. There's something wrong with the story. All the characters are pretty much out of whack. There seemed to be some racism. They're talking about race. Not only that, but Velma and Daphne, they kiss each other, but they was 15 years old, so that's an issue. Now, a lot of people argue about the skin color. Me personally, like I said previously, I didn't mind that, but I'll still put it down, but as controversial. Now, a lot of people might make fun of me because of that, but that's still my opinion, and I don't think no one can change that. So, I think these are the main points that what went wrong with Velma. And there could be even more than this, actually, given that there are more episodes out. But these are basically like the main ones. I know what you're probably thinking. You're thinking, Jay, what does this have to do with making the show better? I thought we was like talking about all that. But listen, let me tell you something. We're going to take this list that we just put out, and we're going to check mark every single thing on this list and see if it fits within the topics we're going to discuss. And if it checks marks every single one of those topics, then we got an answer for HBO. You feel me? Look, all I'm trying to say is that whatever topic we discuss, we're going to just see if that topic itself can check mark everything that's in that list. Simple. Except for number 5. We're not doing number 5 because, like I said, that's controversial, and I already stated my opinions. But 1 through 4, just 1 through 4. Now hold on. Y'all probably saying that it's too short of a reboot. The episode, everything just started. Why would they want to reboot it? Well, if you haven't seen the backlash, that should give you more than enough reason why they should. I mean, think about it. They could, take everything off, give them time to cook, give them time to think about the damage they caused, and maybe hire some more writers during downtime before the reboot starts. Everything will be pretty good. And obviously reboots have happened like a lot of freaking times. This one no exception, but I think that this would probably be for the best, and it will actually take out most of this list actually if you just change the characters around and re-air it. I think this would be pretty good. I know this is poor reasoning, but I can't really conjure up good words right now, but I just think that a reboot would be a good idea. They can turn everything off, they give them time to breathe, them time to cook, and once they bring it back, they can do better on HBO Max. Like, you can keep the same title, probably you can keep the mystery of the mother, but the only difference would be the list, the personalities. I kind of like the animation. You can keep that. I like the characters' designs. You can keep that. I like, everything around it except for the narrative and the story itself. So you should probably, do all that and all that other so on and so forth. And I'm probably speaking from the internet. Yeah, like, you can freaking change your jokes. Alright? Change those jokes, please. I mean, you have good jokes, right? You had me saying, okay, they got potential, but like the only thing they do is freaking hashtag this. Like, it's 2023. Why are we doing hashtags? And you can change all that. That's all I'm saying. Just all that. Reboot. I think that's number 1. Reboot. Here's the next one. Alright. Now, what do I mean by plot change? I mean as if like this. Check this out. Alright, look. They look at the backlash, right? They say, okay, we want to make a season 2, but we can't do it because our show sucks. What do we do about it? Here's what they can do, though. They can rewrite season 2, right? They can put in like, Velma goes to therapy. She changed her attitude, She realizes that, being mean is actually a not nice thing to do. So she'll, I guess, show her true self. Fred will probably realize that he don't really care about who, about the size, I'm not gonna go into detail about that, but maybe Fred realizes, hey, I should probably stop caring about my body and focus on other stuff besides, that. Maybe I like building traps now, what I mean? Like, maybe he could do all that. Maybe Daphne's like, well, maybe this whole relationship ain't gonna work out. Basically, they can use season 2 as sort of a redemption arc, is what I'm trying to say. They could take season 2 and make it a redemption arc, right? So let's say if season 2 does happen, right? Everybody's gonna be disappointed. the freaking Rotten Tomato think it's gonna go down. But if one person see it, or if a group of people starts to see it, and they say, that wasn't that bad. If they can change the jokes and stuff too in season 2, if they do all that, I think that it'll start to grab some people's attention. If they just change everything around in season 2, they realize, hey, all these jokes weren't working in season 1. All of this is not right in season 1. Let's change it in season 2, right? I feel like in HBO, they probably are saying that. At least I hope so. Or they're canceling it, which brings me to my last and final thing. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this show really blows, but I think the best thing that would be possible to save the whole thing would be possibly canceling it all by itself. And you're probably thinking, well, Jay, that's not how you save a cartoon, but in some cases, that is something that you have to do to save a cartoon, especially if it's from a well-known franchise, like Scooby-Doo. Like, if you was to cancel this show, for the sake of the IP, people will forget about it, like Dragon Ball Evolution. See what I did there? And, everybody will leave it behind them. They're like, we're showing history, let's move on to the next best thing. So Warner Bros. Can learn from that, and they can make the next best thing, which will possibly be whatever else it is. I think that canceling it will be possibly the most accurate thing that they're probably going to do, or whatever it is they're going to do, whatever plans they have. I think canceling it would be a pretty okay choice. I'll be cool with it, and not gonna lie, given that the other episodes won't be as good, in my opinion, I think it's well deserved. I mean, to be honest, the animation's good. Like I said before, everything is good except for the narrative. If Mindy would just take the time and get more writers on board, people who actually cared, this show would have been really freaking good. I wouldn't have to be sitting there cringing and not getting past the first episode.
An Asian woman, I think it's cool. I mean, not to oversimplify a thorny issue, but everyone loves it when white people play Jesus or a professional boxer. Why can't it ever go the other way, right?
Yes. I wasn't expecting such an enlightened answer from such
A bitch.
Oh, no, bro, no. But what do you think? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Or are you in the middle? Do you agree with everything I'm saying? Who knows? Let me know down in the comment section, and I'll be sure to check them out. And I just wanted to give out what I wanted to say about this show. I mean, out of everything that we said, the only thing that really fits these categories is either rebooting them or canceling them realistically. I also think that plot change might be a plot change would be good, but it'll make the representation bad unless it's a good plot change. So that's why I even put that up there, because I mean, if they do a good plot change, it would be a good plot change, but it doesn't excuse the fact that you did it in the first place. So I mean, a plot change is possible. I mean, you can do very, very good at it, but even though that you did it in the first place, you'll still get lesser points, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not trying to tear apart the minority who do like Velma, because I actually found out that there are actual people who like this show. Yes, it's true. And for the ones who are watching this video, I don't mean any harm to you. I'm just, that's just me and everybody else's opinion. You can still keep watching if you want to. That's your opinion. Do whatever you want to, man. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't and can't watch, okay? This is just a video of my opinion, my thoughts, and basically, maybe everybody else's thoughts. But if it's, if you want to keep watching it, then keep watching it. Good luck. I hope you enjoy season 3 and 4. I hope it's a good experience and all that other stuff. But that's going to end the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and Savage out. Yeah.